Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to speak today about a cause that's very dear to my heart: educational inequity. This issue is not just a matter of policy, but one of pressing social justice concern that affects the very fabric of our society as we know it today. Now, for those of you that don't know, educational inequity refers to the unequal distribution of academic resources, opportunities, and outcomes among students from different economic backgrounds and races. Today, in the United States alone, the disparity in educational opportunities is quite stark. In affluent communities like Wilton, students have, access to state-of-the-art technology. We had Chromebooks given to us when we were in sixth grade, well-funded extracurricular programs, like our debate team is the state champions right now, and experienced educators like you, Mr. Claudia. In contrast, though, students in underfunded school districts often struggle with, outdated textbooks, inadequate facilities, and lack of basic resources. I know schools in Waterbury didn't have resources to give, laptops to their students until about 3 years ago. Now, this gap in educational quality perpetuates a cycle of poverty and limits the potential of millions of young minds, and it essentially puts a close on their opportunities. That's very significant, especially for today's society. Now, our government has attempted to address this issue through various measures over the years. Programs like Title I funding, which provide financial assistance to schools with high numbers of children from low-income families, and the No Child Left Behind Act, which is even more famous, which aimed to close the achievement gap. And while they have been steps in the right direction, these efforts have often been insufficient. As you can see, funding disparities still do exist, and the reliance of property taxes to finance public schools continues to entrench inequities. Moreover, past policies have often focused on standardized testing as a measure of success, neglecting the broader context in which learning takes place. These measures have not adequately addressed the root causes of educational inequity, such as, poverty, lack of access to technology, and the need for more holistic and supportive educational environments. Half the colleges in today's world don't even take SAT scores. Moving forward, we need a much more comprehensive approach to truly address educational inequity. This means advocating for equitable funding models that do not rely on local property taxes, increasing federal and state investments in underfunded public schools, including, Waterbury and Bridgeport in Connecticut, but also it spans a lot further than just that. And finally, ensuring that every student has the same quality of education regardless of their background. Additionally, we must expand support services for students, including access to, more nutritious meals, mental health resources, and after-school programs that can enrich their learning experiences. This is where my friends and I decided to take action. We founded Kindred Heart, a nonprofit organization dedicated to bridging the digital divide in education. We founded it in about 2020, and through Kindred Heart, we've helped over 3 communities and 100+ students because we've donated laptops to, underfunded school districts like Bridgeport. We've donated to the Boys and Girls Club in Stanford. We've donated to Waterbury, like I said. So we've always had this goal of ensuring that every student has the tools they need to succeed in the modern digital world. During COVID, it was impossible to communicate without, these electronics. And so our goal is to level the playing field and give every child the opportunity to reach their full potential. Our work at Kindred Heart is driven by the belief that education is a fundamental right and a cornerstone of a just society. By the way, you can find us at kindredheart.org if you want to donate, but by essentially providing these laptops to students who might otherwise go without, we're not just offering, just any piece of technology. We're offering a lifeline to a better future. These laptops open doors to online learning resources, virtual classrooms, and an educational software that can make a world of difference in a child's academic journey. And the impacts of our efforts are already being felt, as students who receive laptops from Kindred Heart are more engaged in their studies, better prepared for their future careers, and more confident in their abilities. So we've seen firsthand how, this access to technology can truly transform their lives and their communities. However, we cannot do this alone. We need the support of policymakers, educators, and community members to expand our reach and amplify our impact. We need comprehensive policy changes that prioritize educational equity and ensure that every child, regardless of, stupid things like their zip code, has access to a high-quality education. In conclusion, educational inequity is a profound injustice in today's society that requires our immediate attention and action. While our government has made strides in the right direction to addressing this issue, there's still much work to be done. And at Kindred Heart, we're very committed to being part of the solution. However, we need your help, we need legislators' help, we need everybody's help, because together we can truly create a future where every child has the opportunity to learn, grow, and most importantly, succeed. Thank you.